My dad had motorbikes. My Uncle Archie was a famous TT racer. When you're born into a motorcycle family, there's no escape. And you grow up with the smells and, you know, your uncles working on them in garages and they rev the engine and you sit on them when you're a little kid. You're just like, oh, this is wonderful. I could just never see myself without a bike, and I've progressed through all the bikes over the years. Now I'm on the T120 and I really think it's the best motorcycle that I've ever had. I'm Mark Illuminati, that's my art name, and by the very nature of saying it's my art name, I'm an artist and I'm well known for using the neon. I'm from the beautiful little town of St Ives, which is famous for art. All my family do art, and growing up I thought art was the last thing that I wanted to do. I was surrounded by it constantly. If you're from art, you go back to art. It's almost like you can't resist it, and I always knew I could do it. I went to art school. I still resisted it, and then I thought, well, you know, I can paint. I got brilliant ideas, so I thought, you know, my first love is music, punk rock, all the bands are my friends. So I made a few pieces, happened to know some people in Mayfair, and it was mad. They sold the pieces instantly, like within a week. And they're like, give us more, give us more. And now become one of Britain's top artists. The guys from the Stranglers, the Sex Pistols, the Damned, they all have my art. John Terry, the footballer, Jenny Falconer, Anthea Turner, Susanna Reid, the TV presenters, they've all collect my art. Boy George has a nice piece. I did a huge piece for Sting. But you know, my most famous collector is, of course, the Queen. The Queen of England has my art. I came to sort of the public's attention because I presented one of my pictures to the Queen herself. And she really liked it, said it was a real hoot, and she was pleased at how beautiful she looked in it. And because of that, I'm now allowed to have a license from the palace to do sort of commercial prints of it as well. My nickname's Mark the Biker. I've been on motorcycles since I was 4 years old. Started off on little scramble bikes. I grew up in the countryside. We used to just tear around everywhere. There was no police around, and I was riding a Yamaha FS1E to school when I was 14. I started off firstly with a Triumph T100. Then I had a Triumph Scrambler, and then I progressed to the T120, and I'm on my second one. I absolutely love it. It's probably the nicest bike I've ever had. What I like about this bike is primarily the colour. I really like the blackness of everything. It came with a black exhaust, which I really like. I love the styling of the tank, and I love the contrast of this sort of brown leather seat. I like all this retro, the classic Triumph logo and stuff. So I've only done a few little things. This is really important to me because I'm in traffic a lot. It's a little sidebar mirror. And the other little thing that I always do, because sometimes I have to go to places in town that I don't really know where I'm going, I've got Lynn to put on a little quad lock system. But when I look at the bike, it just makes me smile. I just really like the way it looks. It's big, solid motorcycle. I'm not one for cleaning things or anything like that. This bike gets used every day, rain or shine, so it's going to be a little bit dirty, but it's a beautiful looking thing. I bought from Lind because I wanted to buy from their official dealer. I used to know Jack Lilly's, and they look after me, you know, they let me do sit and wait, you know, and they do it all very fast. They've got everything there that you would need as a biker. And again, touch wood, I've never had a problem with the bike. It's been so reliable. I haven't had so many fixes there or anything. And I have a little place in Spain. At the moment, I have a Kawasaki out there because they're easy to get fixed. But I found a Triumph dealer in Barcelona. In the spring, I'm going out with some cash and I'm going to ride that down from Barcelona to my place in Spain. So I'll have a Triumph there and a Triumph here. So I want to go off around the mountains and do some exploring, and I miss my Triumph. I mean, I really don't like being on a common old Kawasaki. I'd like to be on a Triumph again. So yeah, my next adventure is going to be discovering more of Spain by bike. When I'm on my bike and I've got my helmet on, you're in your own little bubble. You like really concentrate on everything around you and you can't think about anything else except for that moment. And at that time you are like at one with your motorcycle. I mean, I get people come up to me constantly in the West End, or if I'm riding along, people put their thumbs up. They all just think it's really cool. But I ride into work every day to do my art, and I use it for deliveries and I use it to go boxing. It's the perfect thing for me. I would never not have a motorcycle. I'll be on one till the day I die.